Erewhon $19 strawberry, gorgeous packaging. Let's give it a try from Kyoto, Japan.
What is up, guys? Today I'm filming a commentary video. I'm gonna be talking about Erewhon influencers because there was recently a video of people trying this $19 strawberry, and I want to talk about it because for a while it was like the hottest thing, like a week ago, not even 2 weeks ago, a week ago, but I feel like it should be addressed. I want to talk about it because I feel like a lot of Erewhon influencers are very out of touch. So this is the perfect time to talk about it. You might be hearing the wind in the background. It's been extremely windy for the last pretty much all week, and there's been a lot of dust storms, and it's been a lot of like Amber Alerts over it. Like, I've been in school this whole time. Like, honestly, my unpopular opinion, since we made it on the news, New Mexico made it on the news because they're also having dust storms. I feel like since the dust storms are so bad that you can't even see like the buildings, you can't even see like the streets, I feel like jobs and school should be canceled until like further notice, because it's not realistic. But I was going to school while I was looking like that, and it was very, very stressful because you cannot see the roads, you can't see anything. And I'm not even joking, like, you should look up the videos and how crazy it looks, because yesterday even, it took me forever just to even come home. Let me do my intro really quick. If you're new, subscribe, like this video, comment, check out my other videos if you haven't already. Check out my podcast, Pretty Open Mind, on Spotify and on YouTube. Follow me on both of those. Listen to my episodes, they're always available. Also, check out my socials. If you're not keeping up with them, you're missing out. And turn your post notifications. I try to post every Saturday, so that is the goal here. So if you're not familiar with the store Erewhon is a grocery store that's, I think it's only in California. It's basically like in the LA, Pasadena area and some other places. Grocery store that is extremely expensive. And a lot of influencers and even celebrities go there. I literally watched an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I mean, I don't know why I still watch it because their shows are like so boring now, but Courtney was drinking an Erewhon smoothie and it wasn't even blurred out, so it was like intentionally put there to promote the company. I've seen a lot of like celebrities go there. I've seen people vlog there, regular smegular joes like me. So yeah, it's basically like, when I first heard about Erewhon, I heard about it from the Hailey Bieber smoothie that was like $20, and I thought it was only like, I thought that smoothie was the only one that was going to be $20 because it was one that she created, but it's actually all of the smoothies. I actually looked it up on their website, and it's crazy because I feel like Erewhon was kind of unethical for this like strawberry thing. I think a lot of people were in their feelings about it because Erewhon promotes sustainability and, you know, organic stuff and wellness. But if you're for sustainability, like, why are you transporting a $19 strawberry from Japan to California? And not just one, but several, okay?
Trying the $19 strawberry from Erewhon, and I got 2 of them. And yes, each one is $19. And they're imported from Kyoto, Japan. This is so bougie. It's on like a little stand. I only bought 2 and my car literally smells like strawberries. Okay, let's try it. Oh, that's fresh. Oh my gosh. Okay, it does taste good, but is it worth the $19? No. Okay, let's try this one too. Okay, this is how it looks like without the stand. Oh, that smells so good. This one tastes better.
What made people upset also about this whole situation was the fact that it's not like a lot of wellness stores are not available to a lot of like not countries, that too, but like what is it called, states, a lot of states, especially like food deserts. Like the nearest wellness store for me is not Whole Foods, Sprouts, and I love Sprouts, but even though like I can barely afford it, we used to heavily shop there back in like 2020 and before that, like when I was still living in California. We always shopped at wellness stores because it was constantly available, and honestly I feel like that's one of the biggest things I miss about my home state was the wellness stores, because they were in every corner. And the one that I really liked was Barron's. I don't know if it was, I would say I mean it was affordable. We always shopped there, like every payday we would go there, and it was fun. Like I actually enjoy going there every day after school to see what they had. We have stuff out here, and we do have Whole Foods, but it's like, for me, I think it's an hour away, maybe close to an hour, but I know it's very far out. I've been to there one time. I did vlog it because I was so like kind of amazed, because you know when I was going there it was like a band playing there. I was like super confused on why there was a band playing in Whole Foods. Like while you shop, there's just a band on the side just playing their drums and shit and singing, and I'm just like, what is happening? This feels very dystopian. Comes off like, when you don't have that type of privilege, it kind of comes off as a spit in the face when you come across people that have these type of videos where they're spending loads and loads amount of like money at like one grocery store. Like,
this is my haul today at Erewhon. Both of these meals cost $120, which is actually insane. I of course had to get the Haley Beaver smoothie. It's my favorite always. It's always gonna be worth it, 20 bucks. And then for my entree, I got the buffalo cauliflower. It's always a staple. It's so good. I also got the mac and cheese this time, and then I also got greens. I got Jonathan some short rib, and then literally the same thing, the cauliflower mac and cheese. Was it worth $120? I think it was.
Some of the stuff I looked online, like they were kind of reasonably priced. When it comes to like the foods, I feel like they priced more when it was like put in glass versus plastic. I was trying to look for the $20 water bottle that people were talking about last year. I could not find that, but I just feel like it does kind of give like a very like out of touch feeling. Like there's definitely a divide on who's wealthy and who isn't. Like now there's influencers that are flaunting their groceries because, you know, there's a lot of people that are struggling to get groceries every single day, and this like groceries are becoming a luxury. When it comes to Erewhon influencers, I feel like they're put in place to not only flaunt their wealth but also to feed into consumerism. Actually, I would never like shop there because like I watched one person's vlog, and it's Jezebel. She's on TikTok too, but she was the first person I watched of a vlog actually going there. And you have to pay for parking, which was like $100 or something. And then like you also have to like that's not even going into the store. It just feels like very unrealistic for a celebrity. Dropping 100 doesn't like mean anything because that's probably like $1 to them, but like for someone that's like me, that means a lot to me. That's like literally I'm a broke college student, and $100 pains me, you know what I mean? Like I don't even like spending a lot of money. She was like going into the store, and then she was like extremely like she was annoyed by how everything was priced, which I don't consider Jezebel rich, but I do feel like maybe she's well off because she has multiple streams of incomes when it comes to social media. But I wouldn't call her rich. But like the thing is, like nobody told you to go to Erewhon to spend all that money, but I know it was for like a vlog and for the experience. But personally, like I wouldn't go there because I know that I don't have money like that, and that was very unnecessary. I know that I don't have money like that, so I'm not gonna be like flaunting about something and like flexing this fake life. Like a lot of people do that too. A lot of influencers like to play and fake the funk that they have a lot of money. Like, I've seen it I've seen so many story times about it, and honestly I kind of can believe that. Like, a lot of your favorite influencers are on that Amex shit. Girl that posted about the $19 strawberry, apparently she's the daughter of the owners of Erewhon, and I didn't know that. So it could have been a publicity, a huge like marketing stunt for them, because right after she posted that video, a ton of people were posting about it, about how they tasted it, and they're like, oh my god, it's so good.
Okay, this is a $19 strawberry from Erewhon. So we're gonna eat it. It's from Kyoto in Japan, and apparently it's like the best tasting strawberry in the entire world. So here we go. I don't even know how you open this. It's literally sitting on like a little tray. Wait, you gotta just eat it like this, right? Wow, that is the best strawberry. That's crazy. Dad, that is the best strawberry I've ever had in my life. For one strawberry, $19 for one strawberry.
Yeah, for $19.
It's actually the best strawberry I've ever had. And it's from Japan. I need to eat every last bit of it.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. She's on TikTok doing it. She's like this big reviewer. Okay, look at that.
I'm a big reviewer.
The thing that I noticed about the strawberry was that it didn't have seeds. Someone pointed out in the comments on one of those videos, I can't remember, that they feel like the reason why there wasn't any seeds in there was because so that you can't like grow your own strawberries. Only get like one strawberry and it's in this container, which, okay, how are you preaching sustainability but it's in a container propped up in this like everything about it was plastic. So I'm just like, I'm very confused on what is this supposed to achieve, because everything about it was not sustainable. Like, on their website it literally says that they're a sustainable brand, and I'm just like, this is what blows me personally, because I'm just like, you can't say that you're sustainable and do the complete opposite of it. Like, I hate that. So anyways, but people were saying like when they would go to Erewhon that like the stores would be out of like the strawberries would be out of stock because people were buying it. Girl, please. I seen a person buy a $19 what is it called, strawberry for their bunny, and it didn't even like it. And I'm just like, why would you even spend $19 on freaking a strawberry for your bunny? Like, I just find it very odd. I mean, I personally would not do that, even though I love my animals and all that stuff. But I can't see myself doing that, like, because especially since it's not like I have one animal, like all of them are gonna want that, so I'm gonna have to buy like 6 of them, because Hennessy, who is my turtle, also likes strawberries, so I'm gonna have to buy him one, and also my 5 guinea pigs. Like, that's, what is that, $114? That's very unethical. Like, because I can't just get one, or maybe I could like get them one and like they can all take one bite, but we all know that that's never gonna happen because they like to hog it. Like, if I'm giving it to them, they're gonna think it's just for them. Like, that's just how everyone is. It doesn't even feel real, honestly. I kind of forget that it exists until a new product is dropping, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that shit still is out. I don't really get why it's even a thing, but I don't know why it made it get like so popular. I don't know how long it's been out. Let me see how long it's been out, because so it's been around for 59 years. But why does it have so much traction now? I wonder why it has so much traction now if it's been around for 59 years. That's kind of weird. I mean, honestly, I don't really like influencer culture because for a lot of different reasons. Maybe I can touch upon them. But honestly, like, I feel like, for one, like, they promote unethical things a lot of times. Like, they promote like waste, like food waste, clothing waste, all that stuff. And they promote, like, honestly, like, it's just a lot of unethical things that just don't feel realistic to like someone that's like me. Because I feel like they're probably all secretly nepo babies, and we just are like, oh, they just have it like that. But I just feel like either they're faking it or they're nepo babies. Like, it just doesn't seem realistic. And then, like, whenever I see people at like influencer events, I used to really want to be into that, like want to go into those influencer events when I was like 18, 19 years old. But then when I started like looking at them now, a couple years later, I started realizing like a lot of that shit looks fake. Because, like, you know, if you really think about it, like, even the Kardashians are kind of like influencers in a way, because they are constantly promoting like products all the time. They want people to buy it, and their latest episode was about like aging. Like, they were like trying to do some science shit to reverse aging, because clearly, like, let's read the room here. Like, they're around my mom's age, and they're in their mid to, like, Kourtney's in her late 40s. My mom's the same age as Kim Kardashian, but like, if you look at them, like, clearly, like, they're very different in the face, because one gets like a bajillion work, like, one gets a lot of like plastic surgery, and then the other one is like completely natural, like, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like they are very unethical what they promote, because they are teaching a lot of young women about, like, they're acting like aging is just a really bad thing, and that you shouldn't embrace it. Because Chris, she's even had her work done, like had some work done, and she's in her 60s, and she's around my grandma's age, so like, she doesn't look horrible. Like, I won't say that she looks horrible, but like, you could tell like right here that they're aging. And then also like their hands, the hands are like, and the neck are like the first things that you could tell that someone's aging. And they try to hide that. Like, I don't know if they're gonna be putting filler in their neck and their hands to hide that, but it's just kind of crazy that you could tell that they're getting older. I mean, that because they like are doing a lot of weird shit on their upcoming episodes. Like, it's always about aging, it's always about beauty, it's always about keeping up with trends. And I feel like that's what influencers do. Like, they have to keep up with trends. And you know, it's kind of crazy, because even this all has to tie together. Like, people look up to that family. Like, I know there's people out there that look up to that family, whether you like them or not. There's people out there that really look up to them. Me personally, I started watching them when I was like 7 maybe, and I loved their show when I was little, but I didn't understand the innuendos, I didn't understand the inappropriate jokes, and I didn't understand like what was going on. But I didn't look up to them, but I really enjoyed their show, because I feel like back then they were a lot more like funnier, and a little bit looser. I feel like now that they're older, they're not really so like funny, they're not very entertaining. They're mom mode all the time. Oh, my business this, mom mode, I have to go breastfeed, be right back. Oh, Travis, this, that, and the third. It's just like kind of boring. It just feels like I'm watching a bunch of like the BBL Golden Girls or something. It's sad that we put a lot of influencers on a pedestal when they clearly don't even like see themselves as worthy a lot. Like, they do all these crazy things just to keep up with the trends and put themselves in harm's way, and get their shit repoed just to keep up with the trends. Like, it's honestly crazy. You have to be really realistic. Like, I hated when people that I were watching, like, used to watch, and they would blow up, and they would go to freaking LA. And I used to want to live in LA when I was 19, because I thought that's what you were supposed to do. I thought that's what you were supposed to do when you blow up on the internet, because Emma Chamberlain did it. Everyone freaking did it. Everyone that I grew up watching did it. Real, like, people don't like to show the real sides of being an influencer, because it's probably like not ethical. You think about a lot of things, because I'm so glad that I didn't do it, because I would have probably been living with my mom. Not that it's like the worst thing in the world, because I'm doing that now, but it's just like, I obviously wouldn't have been able to afford it. because once I hit like 1,000, I was already talking about wanting to move to LA. Like, I was already talking about it because I was thinking I was gonna blow up in the next few years, and so I was just already kind of like talking about it. It was either that or New York. I just liked it for the aesthetics. Like, people don't show like the slums, they show like the pretty parts of California, the pretty parts of New York, like all that stuff. So I don't see the actual hood parts of it. Like, I'm seeing it through like rose-colored glasses, you know? Whenever y'all are promoting these things, people become really freaking greedy, okay? They become really freaking greedy, and they try to like fit in. Like, people like me that don't have a lot of followers, don't really like, people don't know them, whatever, they buy these things to fit in with the so-called influencers, which are like the popular kids, and they buy these things even though they can barely afford it, and they're trying to like fit in with them because we don't have a third place. We don't have a third place to actually socialize, so people are buying things that they can't afford so they can fit in. Because the second something goes viral on TikTok, it's out of it's off the shelves everywhere. I hated like 2020 on. Like, 2020 was pretty bad because everything was going viral, and like we were all stuck inside, so we were like, oh, let's just make food. Like, so that's when like the freaking Takis and the pepper and the cream cheese started. That's when the Dalgona coffee started, like that type of stuff. I love to go to the store and not have to worry about, oh, this is viral on TikTok, so I'm probably not gonna see it for a while. And I could tell like even like stores get kind of irritated by it because people become really greedy and kind of like selfish when it comes to the stores. Like, they'll buy the whole rack, or they'll freaking resell it for a bunch of money, and it's not even supposed to be that much money. It's supposed to be affordable, but they'll like resell it. And that's a lot of people now. Like, they'll do the absolute most just to get some type of clout. That's all I wanted to talk about. I had a lot on my mind. I think I will review Gypsy Rose's season 2, Life After Lockup show, because it's coming back on next week, and I feel like that was one of the reasons like I really liked commentary, because I really enjoyed talking about her relationships with Ken and what's his name? Ken and that fat dude, what's his name? Ryan. His name was Ryan. Okay, yeah, him. Like, I really enjoyed talking about it, even though it made me cringe with some of the scenes. But I'm hoping that like it's not boring to go. I've talked for a very long time. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you check out all my videos, shorts, all that stuff, my podcast. And I'll see you next week with a new one. Bye.